Was anyone else fascinated with Marlena being possessed on the soap opera Days of Our Lives? That was like in my childhood. And I was just thinking about that. Just remember the time with it, is watching it, being engulfed in it. My mother used to love Days of Our Lives. So this is back in the days with the VCR. And I would just remember her recording the VCR, recording the soap opera. But even the times where I was out of school, because it was a pretty long series of watching it, I always had this fascination with like the whole possession thing going on, like watching The Exorcist and watching The Conjuring, all these different movies and stuff. And even for myself, I grew up in religion and just remember just being told like how these things open up the door to be possessed and stuff. But it was very, very fascinating and very, very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, a little part of me was afraid of it, but this other part of me was just watching it because I was just so glued to it, seeing what was happening. It was a great time and soap opera at that time. And I remember one time with my wife, this was probably a couple years ago, I was like, oh, let me like take a look at Days of Our Lives, see what's going on, because the Peacock app, to see if like Marlena and them still on it. She's actually still on it. And I read that, like, what was it, in 2020 or something, they actually tried to bring it back, but it just didn't hit like it did before. But if you have an experience like I had in my childhood of watching this soap opera, you were glued in like I was glued in of watching this back in the day, share in the comments. We'd love to connect with others and share your memories. I would love to hear about it for you as well. How did you feel about it? And yeah, looking forward to the connections.